Africa Queen Maestro, Innocent Idibia aka Two-Face, Two-Barber may be one of the people on earth that practices what he preaches, with his current sermons while speaking on the latest episode of the 234 Mzansi podcast hosted by Annie Emmanuel known as Nedu Wazobia and others, giving vivid picture of what he has been and who he really is, clearly and distinctly telling the general public that a man can truly be in love with one woman he actually loves so passionately, but a man is not born or built to make love with just one woman. This statement obviously and apparently defines who Two-Face really is, as it may be interesting to know that Two-Face has eldest son and daughter who are less than 4 months older than each other from two different women. Sambo Ajaba and Pero Adeniyi, the seemly women affair maestro, was making love with both women while he seems to be passionately in love with Annie Macaulay, who his fans and the general public know more about until January 15, 2006. Sambo Ajaba gave birth to Two-Face's first son, Nino, and less than 4 months after, Pero Adeniyi in April 27, 2006 gave birth to the Adoma-born king of Afropop first daughter, Ehiko Oicho, and for years, Two-Face Idibia only married one woman he probably truly loved, Annie Macaulay, until January 2025 Two-Face Idibia announced an end to his 12 years marriage with Annie Macaulay and apparently switched his heart to another woman, an Edo-born lawmaker, Natasha Asawaru Igbenedian, who although appears to be the current only one woman Two-Face Idibia truly loved, but the Africa Queen music maestro may not deny making love with other women, like he said in 2006. The Africa Queen heart-melting love song released in 2004 that elevated and took Nigeria and Africa music to global stage, or to be more widely accepted internationally, can be sang to any woman. Two-Face Idibia is blessed with 7 children from 3 women: Sambo Ajaba, Nino, born January 15, 2006, and Zion, born April 29, 2008, Pero Adeniyi, Ehiko Oicho, born April 2006, Justin, 2008, and Alaulu Akitan, 2012, and Annie Macaulay Idibia, Isabella, born December 10, 2008, and Olivia, born January 3, 2014. The children look more like Two-Face facially and bodily. All the 3 women started their childbearing with Two-Face Idibia, and Natasha Asawaru Igbenedian is believed to be an already single mother of 10-year-old son before her flower of love was plucked by Two-Face. Two-Face Idibia posted a video on his official Instagram page, and the video was reposted on a TikTok handle named Honorable Natasha, suspected to be one of the social media handles of Honorable Natasha Asawaru Igbenedian. On Wednesday early morning, Two-Face Idibia in the video was seen apologizing for saying man can truly love one woman, but a man is not built for one woman. The handler of the TikTok page, Honorable Natasha, stated in the description section of the video post that a man who apologizes shows maturity, not weakness. It means they choose accountability over pride, and growth over being right. You did well, babes. I love you. It would be recalled that Two-Face and Annie got married in 2013, making many excited on their behalf, but the marriage was filled with series of allegations of Two-Face having sex or making love with other women, including one of the baby mama, Pero. Speaking in his latest interview with the media personality, Nedu, Two-Face noted that it's impossible for him to be with one woman sexually. Nedu asked, "Is it possible to be loyal and be Two-Face? Is it possible to be a loyal man to a woman? I have said this a couple of days ago, and I got into trouble for it, but I didn't care about that. Man no fits, I don't know who, but let me talk for my own self. I no go talk about other men. A man is not built to sexually be with one woman. Man can give his heart and love to one woman, but it's impossible for a man to sexually be with one woman." He added that while some men may choose to live differently, the reality for most is shaped by their nature. Some individuals may choose to live differently, but I'm talking about the natural biology of a man. If anyone wants to argue with me, no problem. What I'm saying is that a man can deeply love a woman, but when it comes to sexual satisfaction, it's hard, because that's the man's biology. A man has many seeds and can't just drop them for one woman, he said. Two Barber's comments come amid ongoing public curiosity about his personal relationships, particularly his past marriage to actress Annie Idibia. Without delving into details, he confirmed that their separation was mutual and that the bond they once shared had simply faded. Idibia said, "Annie and I had a good bond. She's an amazing and wonderful person, but it wasn't working anymore. Annie and I gave it our best. The reason we're no longer together isn't something I want to start discussing here. We have our understanding, and she is amazing. It just wasn't working anymore, that's the simple truth," Turface said. He urged couples to be honest about their struggles and not remain in broken marriages because of societal pressure. If a marriage is not working, the couple should try to fix it, but if it still doesn't work, I don't think anyone should be forced to stay. Only the couple inside the marriage truly knows what they are going through. It's always best not to let society dictate your feelings. This thing they call living in bondage is real. Many people have gone to the graves living in bondage. Many couples are struggling, but they stay because they are afraid of what society will say. Tu Barber also reflected on the women in his life, describing the mothers of his children as amazing, while noting that everyone has their own strengths and beauty. "The mothers of my children are amazing people. Annie is amazing, and the person I'm with now is also amazing. Everybody has strength, beauty, and unique qualities, that's how I see life. But people are the ones who create all these unnecessary dramas," he said. On his current partner, Natasha Osawaru, the celebrity explained that his choice had nothing to do with looks but with character and emotional safety. "I'm not particular about a woman's physical appearance, though it's a plus. For me, what matters is having someone I can talk to without fear, someone who won't get angry unnecessarily, and someone I can laugh with. That's all. I want someone I can be completely honest with. We wouldn't be together if Natasha didn't have all these qualities. If any woman disrespects me or does rubbish, I will walk away from her," Two-Face said. While celebrating the 2025 birthdays of the 3 children she has for Two-Face Idibia, Pero Adeniyi in her Instagram page stated as follow: "Happy 19th birthday, Ehikowoicho. My heart overflows with gratitude and joy as I celebrate the amazing young woman you have become. From the moment you came into my life, you have been a shining light, smart, assertive, intelligent, breathtakingly beautiful, and incredibly generous. You make me proud every single day with the way you carry yourself, your kindness towards others, and your strength of character. Watching you grow into the woman you are today has been one of the greatest blessings of my life. I pray that God's endless favor continues to rest upon you. May He guide your steps, grant you wisdom beyond your years, fill your heart with peace, and open unimaginable doors of opportunity for you. May you walk in His divine protection and enjoy good health, joy, and fulfillment all the days of your life. Always remember, no matter where life takes you, you have a place in my heart that no one else can ever fill. I love you deeply, keep soaring, my Ehikowoicho. The world is yours. Your future is incredibly bright. Happy 13th birthday, Olaoluwakitan, my love. Today, as you step into your teenage years, my heart is overflowing with joy and gratitude. You have brought such joy to my life from the very moment you arrived, and watching you grow into the intelligent, kind, and extraordinary young man you are today has been the greatest gift of all. You mean the world to me, and I thank God every single day for blessing me with a son like you. Your smile, your heart, your mind, and everything about you fills me with pride and love. As you begin this new chapter, I pray that God continues to guide your steps, protect you, and fill your life with happiness, purpose, and peace. Always remember how deeply loved you are by God and by us. No matter how much you grow, you will always be my precious child, my pride, and the greatest joy of my life. My son is 17. I can't keep calm. Justin, to know you is to love you. Ever gentle, content, respectful, honest, and kind soul. You are growing into a man of honor, grace, and deep compassion. You see the best in others, and you give the best of yourself always. My own Agabaidu, my indomitable lion, I thank God every day for the gift of you. As you step into this new chapter, I pray that His hand continues to guide you, protect you, and elevate you. May your heart remain pure, your purpose clear, and your path blessed. May favor go before you, and goodness follow you all the days of your life. The sky is only your beginning, and I believe with all my heart that your future is bright and full of greatness. I love you more than life itself. Happy birthday, my precious son, Pero stated. Seychelles Nation News Media on October 21, 2006, reported that, already a superstar in Nigeria, versatile artiste Two-Face started doing music professionally in 1997, and his massively popular song African Queen was the first ever video to be played on Pan-African channel MTV Base. When asked by a journalist who inspired him to make the song, African Queen, which is in the movie Fat Girls, Two-Face replied, "It's a general song and not directed at any particular person. I can sing it to my mum, sing it to my sister, sing it to anybody. The song is just my own way of paying my tribute and respect to the African woman and at the same time celebrate their strength. But it can also be related to anybody in the world. It's just about respect for the African woman. I am from Africa, that's why I chose to call it African Queen. To me, African women are very warm and they know how to take care of their family. I wanted a way to say I love you because I love each of them." The artiste, who says that he writes and sings about things that are real and is influenced by people, has also won the MOBO, Music of Black Origin, Awards 2005 held in the UK to recognize leading black musicians. The Channel O Music Video Awards 2005 for Best Male Video and Best African Video, both for African Queen, Cora Awards 2005 for Revelation of the Year, Hip Hop World Awards 2006 a Special Recognition Award, Nigeria Entertainment Awards 2006 Special Recognition Award, Nigeria Breakthrough Artiste of the Year, and African Musical Awards 2006 for Favorite African Artiste.
I will talk for my own self. I don't will talk about. One man not they built to just sexually
deal with one woman. A man is not built to be one woman.
Heart and love, if you give one
calm down. Calm down.
Heart, love, respect, and say, oh, this person is my person. He fit. But sexually, it's impossible for man.
So what you're trying to say is that a man cannot be with one woman sexually.
Yes.
Jesus said a man cannot be
hold on, Mama, hold on.
Completely like.
If you love woman, hold on. I'm going to ask you a question. So which means you're with my guy, Tasha. So which means you can fuck another person apart from Tasha.
See you another time. I said I like to love for trouble. I don't tell you what I talk.
I'm just saying.
I don't tell you what I talk. I will try my best. I will try my best.
You try your best, but
I will try my best to answer you.
Okay.
I don't talk with you at all.
Say man feel love woman die.
My trouble you just look for.
Your trouble like different.
Exactly.
A guy no be find your trouble.
No, he don't answer am now. He say man feel love woman die, but sexually. What did again want me to tell you now?
Which means you can respect the woman and give her everything.
Individual fit decide not to
by themselves.
Go that route. Individual, but
translate
some
the
biology of
sentences you are
man.
saying in
English and
Nigerian, and
biology
I'm
of
getting
man. I know they see this thing I'm saying to you is
I will explain.
Please.
Now biology of man.
It's a biology, it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
It's nature.
And anybody who won't follow me argue, I'm fine.
So you have something
so you
to
think
say,
no, hold on. Are you trying to say that a man cannot be with one woman sexually?
No. Go try to tell you, say, man feel love woman, die. Everything at this woman. But when it comes to that sexual
satisfaction,
it's now biology of man.
Oh,
the seed too plenty. You don't feel drop up on you.
What of pastors?
Eh?
Pastors.
They never
see, you don't make me don't talking.
They never catch them. Pastors, they never catch them.
But I want to believe that you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
It is what has gotten so many people in trouble. It's a simple fact. You need to accept that. You understand what I'm saying? Because So many heartache, unnecessary stress, unnecessary stuff will be avoided if we understand the simple fact.
What is the simple fact?
And if you accept this simple, it's
unrealistic.
Yo, man, I know I fucked up with what I said. I really fucked up with what I said. I know I'm going to get cancelled. I'm going to get cancelled for this. I know I'm going to pay the price, heavy price. I'm going to face the consequences. You know, I said what I said. I don't know whether I want make people understand my understanding, and I didn't say it appropriately. There's no excuse, man. You know, I own up to that. I own up to the fact that, yeah, I fucked about what I said. I hurt somebody, my fans, millions of people that look up to me, millions of people that hold me in high esteem. You know, like friends and people that know me, they know that this is not me. You know, this is not me. Terribly sorry for allowing myself, how do I put it now? Rile up into saying really nonsense. It's crazy. But one thing I know for sure is I'm sorry to my wife, the love of my life, Natasha. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's wonderful, smart. You know, I'm so sorry. And also to my kids, man. You know, beautiful young people. And that's why I don't deserve this kind of thing that I put them into. I'm two-faced DBR. I'm too baba. And I've been fortunate enough to have achieved a whole lot. I've been fortunate enough to have people look up to me. I've been fortunate enough to have people calling me a legend. It's an honor. You know, but this my talk was quite unlegendary. And for me, man, I own up to my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I own up to my mistakes. I know I'm going to get cancelled. I'm going to pay the heavy consequence, heavy price. You know, but I just must express myself. Something that I thought just, you know, Gen Z will look at it like who's, like to spark up something. But the amount of, you know, response that I get has let me see how much people love me, how much people love and respect me. You know, for me to not just use one stupid statement to cancel everything. That's not who I am. People that know me know that that's not who I am. And they talk some bad things, sometimes just talk out. You know, I'm not cut out for interview shit. You know, my music speaks for me. My music speaks for me. You listen to my music, I know you'll be wondering, is this the same person that said this thing? Is that the same person that said this thing? I know. But hey, I fucked up with my statement, man. Fuck up my statement. What is your?
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the former lawyer to the detained Biafra Republic agitation leader, Nnamdi Kanu has called on Anambra State Government under the leadership of Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo and security agencies in the state to conduct a thorough investigation into the killing of 13 Ebonyi indigenes by yet-to-be-identified gunmen while the victims were having an end-of-month meeting at a location in Ogboji community, Orumba South local government area of Anambra State on Monday evening. It was gathered that the incident occurred around 5 to 7 p.m. on Monday when the unknown gunman invaded the venue of the meeting with 2 sport utility vehicles, SUV, and ordered the people at the meeting to lie face down and demanded for the group minutes of meeting before the unknown gunman opened fire on the victims, with 13 of them reportedly killed, which the Anambra State Police Command of the Nigeria Police Force confirmed 10 persons to be dead during the attack, stating, others sustained injuries. Residents from Oba community in Idemili local government area, a suburb of the Nigeria commercial city of Onitsha in Anambra State, also on Monday reported a case that a group of armed men in SUV vehicles were seen chasing after a young man along the Onitsha-Owerri road at about the same time of 5 p.m. According to the residents, the armed men succeeded in taking away the man after he could no longer run and surrendered to the gunman, who had made an attempt to shoot him around Rogeni tourist game village's vehicle U-turn point along the Onitsha-Owerri road. According to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, it is with an overwhelming sense of grief, deep outrage, and utter condemnation that I address the tragic, senseless, and cold-blooded massacre of 13 defenseless and law-abiding Nigerians of Ebonyi state origin, brutally murdered in Ogboji town, Anambra State, on the 30th day of June, 2025. This reprehensible and cowardly act, targeted at innocent citizens who merely assembled for a lawful meeting, constitutes not only a direct affront to their fundamental human rights but an assault on the collective conscience of our nation. It is a grim reminder of the deteriorating state of security across the country and a further indictment of the prevailing failure to guarantee the sanctity of human life. The right to life, freedom of movement, peaceful assembly, and the liberty to reside and engage in lawful activities in any part of the country are constitutional guarantees enshrined under the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended. The heinous killing of these harmless individuals is, therefore, a grievous violation of these sacred rights and an intolerable affront to the principles of justice, unity, and peaceful coexistence. I unequivocally condemn this dastardly act in the strongest possible terms and demand that the Anambra State Government, alongside all relevant security agencies, immediately commence a thorough, transparent, and independent investigation into this tragic incident. The perpetrators of this barbaric crime must be identified, apprehended, and subjected to the full weight of the law, no matter how highly placed or shielded they may appear to be. We insist that the findings of the investigations must not be shrouded in secrecy. Justice must not only be done but must be seen to be done, as this incident, if left unaddressed, will further erode public confidence in the ability of the state to protect its citizens, regardless of their ethnicity or state of origin. To the bereaved families, the government and good people of Ebonyi State, I extend my heartfelt condolences and solidarity in this dark hour. I urge you to remain calm, law-abiding, and allow the competent security authorities to carry out their investigations unhindered. Retaliation or the resort to self-help will only compound an already volatile situation. I have unwavering confidence that justice, though delayed, will not be denied. I call on the federal government, the National Human Rights Commission, and all stakeholders in the security architecture of this nation to rise to the occasion. This massacre cannot be swept under the carpet. We must collectively say, enough is enough to bloodshed and impunity in our land. The time to act is now, the Nnamdi Kanu former lead counsel, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, stated in a press release he issued on Tuesday and made available through his personal social media handles. Anambra State Police Command, while condemning the attack, said in a statement issued on Tuesday evening by the Police Command spokesperson, SP Tochukwu Akenga, that The Anambra State Police Command has condemned the indiscriminate shooting incident that resulted in fatal injuries and fatalities to 10 persons on the evening of the 30th of June 2025 at Ogboji, Orumba South local government area. The police has further assured that the command shall hunt down the perpetrators and bring them to justice. The armed criminals came in 2 sport utility vehicles, SUV, and attacked the gathering of a group unprovokedly, shooting sporadically. The victims were rushed to the hospital and regrettably, 10 people were confirmed dead. The bodies have been deposited in the morgue. Meanwhile, the police-led security team has taken over the scene and are working on necessary information to arrest the preparators, the police said.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.
Men of the Nigeria police force in Imo State have arrested a 42-year-old woman, Ngozi Enyenwa, during a stop-and-search operation with 12 little children allegedly stolen while she was on the road to Abia State, where she had planned to use the alleged stolen children for street begging. Imo State Police Command, in a news release made available at the weekend by the Command Public Relations Officer, DSP Okoye Henry, said the arrest of the woman has led to the discovery of a child trafficking network that exploits minors for street begging in Abia State. In the statement, the police said, the Imo State Police Command, through an intelligence-led stop-and-search operation, has arrested one Ngozi Enyenwa, 42 years old, of Amudum Ohakelem in Ngor Okpala local government area, and rescued 12 suspected stolen children on the 20th of June 2025 along the Owerri-Aba Express Road. This arrest led to the uncovering of a disturbing child trafficking network that exploited minors for street begging in Abia State. Upon her arrest, the suspect was found with several children whose appearance and condition immediately aroused suspicion. Consequently, the case was referred to the IGPX Squad Unit for discreet investigation. During interrogation, the suspect confessed to trafficking children from Ngor Okpala local government area to Aba, where they were coerced into street begging. She further disclosed that proceeds from their activities were allegedly sent to Shalom Motherless Babies Home in Okonyi, Esh local government area, Rivers State, where she claimed to be employed. As a result of the operation, 12 children between the ages of 5 and 13 were rescued. Their alleged names are as follows: Chinyere Naralis, 10, Favor Madufa, 13, Ugochi Pius, 13, Afenyi Pius, 9, Favor Timothy, 10, Solomon Iheki Shinuike, 7, Chinaza Madufa, 10, Neoma Timothy, 9, Promise Majuenyenwa, 5, Gospel Chibuk, 9, Shindu Majuenyiwa, 11, and Chinonso Paul, 10, all from various communities in Ngor Okpala local government area. Presently, the children are currently in safe custody, and efforts are ongoing in collaboration with relevant agencies to identify and reunite them with the biological families. Meanwhile, the command urges members of the public who recognize any of the rescued children or have helpful information about their identities or families to come forward and assist the police. Reports can be made at the X Squad Unit or via the following numbers: 08034773600 or 0816-008-7155. The Commissioner of Police, CP Aboki Danjuma, condemns all forms of child trafficking and reiterates his unwavering commitment to safeguarding the rights and dignity of every child in the state. Investigations are ongoing, and further updates will be provided in due course. Meanwhile, the Imo State Police Commissioner, Aboki Danjuma, has intensified efforts to push its men on stop-and-search duties on the road to be more professional while doing the job, with reports accompanied with photographs and videos evidence showing the Commissioner of Police, Aboki Danjuma, paying unscheduled inspection visits to observe police personnel on the road. This and other reports as made available by DSP Okoye Henry reads verbatim below. In line with the directive of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetoken, PhD, NPM, mandating oversight visits to police training institutions across the country, the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, on the 23rd of June 2025, paid a working visit to the police training school, Nkede, Owerri. The CP was received with a crisp parade by the sentry guard before addressing 264 recruits drawn from Imo and Abia states. He urged them to take their training seriously, remain disciplined, and uphold the highest standards of professionalism in line with the IGP's vision of a Nigeria police force that is service-driven, rule of law compliant, professionally sound, and people-friendly. Reaffirming his commitment to capacity development, CP Danjuma disclosed that senior police officers in Imo State with academic backgrounds in law, psychology, criminology, and other police-related fields will be periodically deployed to the school to enhance training quality to the highest standards. The CP toured the hostels, classrooms, and kitchen, expressing satisfaction with their cleanliness and organization. He commended the commandant of the training school, ACP Suleiman Shuabu, and his staff for the dedication and professionalism. He also interacted personally with male and female recruits, who expressed appreciation for the smooth training process and his inspiring presence. To support their welfare, the CP donated 10 bags of rice, a fattened cow, and gallons of cooking oil to aid their feeding. Representing the executive governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, the chief security officer to the governor, CSP Shaba Boyako Adamu, assured the recruits of the state government's continued support throughout their training. The visit concluded with a vote of thanks by a representative of the recruits and a group photograph featuring the CP, the commandant, members of the CP's management team, including DC Admin, DCP Hamajoda Barker, AC Sid, ACP Adamu Amadu, ACX Squad, ACP Linus Inwaiwu, Area Commander Owerri Metropolis, ACP Michael Abatum, DPO Nkede, senior officers and recruits. In line with the IGP's directive, the Commissioner of Police Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, has issued a stern warning to all personnel to steer clear of land-related civil disputes. Any officer found culpable will face firm disciplinary measures. Petitioners attempting to mislead the police will also be investigated and prosecuted. On Friday the 20th of June, the CP Imo State, CP Aboki Danjuma, conducted unannounced inspections of major roads in the state to supervise officers on stop and search duty. His directive was clear: no room for extortion in Imo State. In a renewed effort to entrench professionalism, discipline, and public confidence in police operations, the Commissioner of Police, Imo State Command, CP Aboki Danjuma, on Tuesday, June 17, 2025, embarked on an operational tour of police checkpoints across the state, including those along the Owerri-Onitsha, Owerri-Port Harcourt, and Owerri-Umuahia highways. The inspection followed reports and complaints from members of the public concerning alleged acts of extortion, harassment, and other forms of unprofessional conduct by some police personnel on field duties. During the tour, CP Danjuma addressed officers at various duty posts, reiterating the core values of modern policing: discipline, integrity, and respect for human rights. He issued a stern warning that any officer found engaging in extortion, intimidation, or misconduct will face strict disciplinary action, including dismissal and possible prosecution. Following the inspection, 7 personnel were identified and arrested for various infractions. Appropriate disciplinary measures have been initiated in line with established procedures, and further updates will be communicated in due course. In an open and reassuring engagement, the CP also interacted with several motorists and commuters, urging them not to give money to any police officer on duty or surrender their mobile phones for unauthorized search. He emphasized that such acts are unlawful, unethical, and will not be tolerated. To strengthen accountability and promote public confidence, CP Danjuma personally distributed the emergency contact numbers of the Command's X-Squad and Complaint Response Unit, CRU, encouraging the public to report any misconduct through these channels. He assured that all reports will be treated promptly, professionally, and with full confidentiality. CP Danjuma reaffirmed that the Imo State Police Command under his leadership remains committed to restoring public trust and building a police force anchored on integrity, justice, and service to the people.
Osazuwakan Nebel, bringing you the news in a more digital way. Osazuwakan Nebel, bringing you the news in a more digital way.